Hey guys, Cindy Williams from Careers on Vacation. So today we're talking about a fun topic. Stop running your travel agency like it's 1994. Which I love because I was in the travel agency back in 1993. So I know how to write paper tickets. I know how those giant manuals from the GDS, remember for those of you who are older in the agency, for Apollo, WorldSpan, all those good ones, Sabre, all those ones that we had back in the day. I was there in the 90s, right? So I know. Some of us have evolved and some haven't. There's nothing wrong with that. But understanding there's a difference in the landscape of how you must run your travel business in 2018, 2019, 2020, and as we move forward. Your most important job is actually not running your travel agency. You're like, Cindy, what are you talking about? Your most important job is understanding if you were operating, you need to run an online business. That is where you guys are missing the mark, or where those of you that struggle and reach out and go, oh my gosh, that is where some of you miss the mark and your largest opportunity. Nothing bad, no judgment. People, we've all been there in different times in our lives, all that good stuff. But moving from that place of understanding, why isn't this working anymore? Why am I not getting clients? Maybe you have a great client base that they're just aging. They're not traveling as much, or, one had one bad trip and they're not calling you anymore. Sometimes stuff happens and your base is going to reduce. If you're a great agent and you have a great agency, you can always count on a certain percentage of recurring travel, which is great. But what people most don't account for most of the time is that there's a small percentage that aren't going to come back next year, or they aren't going to travel, or their daughter starts booking their vacations for them, or whatever could happen in terms of your current travel base. So you're like, do you want to do the same as you did last year? Do you want to move back? I know you don't want to go backwards, or do you want to grow? So the difference is in understanding how the landscapes have changed. Back in the 90s, there were brick and mortar agencies. You built that relationship with your clients. They would come into the office and you would curate this amazing trip for them. And now you have to do that in an online format, in a format where how are you reaching the consumers today? How do you reach them? You got to reach them here. You got to reach them on their phone, right? And learning how to do that successfully is the difference in agencies who are supersizing and agencies who are staying the same or shrinking. So what can you do, right? What can you do? So first, you're watching this video. So you're obviously out and you're searching. You're actively like, oh my gosh, how do I need to make a change so I can grow? Or what do I need to know if you're thinking about getting into this industry? You need to approach it like any other business. Treat it like a real business. Don't treat it like a hobby anymore and just count on that. You need to have a marketing plan. You need to have processes in place. Are you cross-selling and upselling the database that you already have? What automation makes sense for your business? All of these things, investing in small things here and small things there will get you, can a lot of times get you a lot of leverage in terms of how you're growing. Are you strategic about how you market to new clients? If you don't have any new clients coming into your business on a regular basis, or any that aren't as a result of a referral from another client, I'm talking fresh blood clients coming to you, being attracted by the marketing you have online, the branding, your SEO, direct mail, events, all the different things that you can do to kind of get that fresh blood going. You don't have a strategic, methodical approach, and if you're not assessing it, then that's a big area where you could make a huge leap in your business. So understanding what you can do, how to put that process together. So the other thing is, what does your company say right now? Like, online is your name. You don't have that brick and mortar store. So is your branding good? Is it speaking to the people you're trying to attract? Like your old clients, they know you. Maybe you have, how do you know if you have good branding? Have you done a poll? When's the last time you rebranded? Hopefully it wasn't the 90s, right? So do you have a professional logo? And I'm not talking about the globe with the the plane going over it or clip art logo. That is not, people can see through that in 5 seconds. So if you're going after high-end clients and you want to make the right kind of income, you have to make sure that your brand really eats and breathes and projects what you want to project. And how are you connecting? The last thing is, how are you connecting with your audiences? You know, whether that be emails, whether it be your relationship in a format like this, like you're watching video. One of the things we do in our Careers on Vacation program is we have a video challenge, and we teach you how to make videos, how to connect with your audience in today's environment, because that's important. You don't have that where brick and mortar where they can come in and go, oh, Cyndi, look, here's a brochure for you. Let's go through, right? You have to do everything online. So having processes to do that, but how do you make that same connection that gets you a client for life? That if you're just, you know, people see a Facebook page, you're not going to buy from you. People buy from people they like and know. You have to get people to, you have to introduce people to yourself. You have to get them to know you. How do you do that in this online format? It can be very overwhelming. I get it. But I need you guys to think about this stuff, because all of you are saying, I want to grow, I want to grow, I want to make a full-time business of this. These are the things that you have to do to really leverage that next level. So I have a free gift for you. Totally cool. Take our masterclass, careersonvacation.com/masterclass. Check that out. That will give you some specific tips you can do right now today in your business to move yourself forward. It goes through the 5 shifts that you have to make if you are really trying to get to a 6-figure business and beyond. So check that out. It's free. Why wouldn't you do that? Especially if you already have an agency. And look, if you're really serious about growing quickly, my job is to help you get the most income in the shortest amount of time. So I work with clients all the time. We have an amazing mastermind. It runs 12 weeks, and we teach you how to get these processes in play, get you past your visibility blocks, do all that good stuff to really get you rocking in your travel business. So that check that out. Well, you know, that's a cool thing too. So at any rate, wherever you are in your journey, keep at it. Listen, if you're struggling in your travel business, I know it can be stressful. I know it can feel overwhelming, but you can do this. You can do it. You just have to understand where to pull the levers, where to push and pull, and don't give up, because travel, especially if you've been doing it for a long time and you just started to kind of shrink, or you're not growing like you thought you would, you know it's a great industry to be a part of. The perks are amazing. The lifestyle is amazing. You just have to put on your owner pants, your big girl panties, or your big guy pants, underwear, put them on, whatever they are, and do the stuff that's required to run your freaking business, right? So not personal, no judgment. I have hired consultants. I hire people every year on a regular basis to up-level my businesses every single year. You just have to figure out what to do to move your business forward. So take the free masterclass, if nothing else, and hopefully we'll see you on a discovery call soon, and you'll be rocking and supersizing your travel business too. So much love and abundance. Take care, guys. Bye.